Hey guys, welcome back to Ultimate S&S. I am just out at the garden, man, and it is hot. It is cooking outside today. It's about 95 degrees. It's probably about a 90% humidity. It feels like it's about 105 out here. I mean, it is a scorcher. I've been working in the shade. I've lost about 10 pounds in the last couple weeks just messing around weeding and stuff. So if you're looking for a good way to lose some weight, eating healthy and things like that, that's great because gardening is going to give you healthy food. But working in that garden is going to help you lose your weight. It's going to help get you back in shape. When you do a garden, you want to make sure that you plant in sections. The reason for that is you will get covered up when they go into high production. If you have certain types of plants, such as corn, they produce once and then over. I try to do half of a garden with that. That way, when those are done, I can come in with a tiller, till that back up. It helps to get nutrients back into the ground. It helps to deal with some weed issues if you've been having some. But more importantly, it creates a place for you to put in your next crop. So you got to look at how long before your crops start producing. So we are now first part of June, so we're looking at about 2.5 to 3 months. So you're looking at July, August, September, when most of this stuff will really start producing good, which is right in a part of rainy season. So I wanted to put in plants that are going to do good with rain, that require extra water and things, stuff like squash, stuff like zucchini, stuff like cucumbers and tomato plants and stuff like that. You want to have good rain source, but you don't want to plant in monsoon season. If you've ever had tomatoes or any kind of vegetable or fruit that grows and then it just starts to split, it's because you're getting way too much water. Most plants need on average between a ½ inch to 2 inches of water a week. So keep that in mind. Check where you're at. If you got a real flooded area, then it's probably a good idea to put in something like pumpkins or even watermelons that require that 3 or 4 inches of water a week. If you're doing stuff like zucchini and stuff, it takes about between a ½ to 2 inches of water is really all you need. I would really shoot closer to like 1 to 1.5 inches water a week. So we're going to get some of our quail compost we got in the back. We've loaded that up on a tractor. We're going to till this in. We went out and cut everything out with a mower today, and we're going to get that tilled in and then till our nutrients into the ground, form up our rows. We're going to plant in some plants. Unfortunately, with the tomato plants or the tomato seeds that I'm putting out, it is the variety I had mentioned that has it's got a mixed pack, and it comes with all types of different types of tomato seeds. Unfortunately, they are not in separate packs, so I'm not really sure what is what until it starts to grow. But the thing is, a tomato is a tomato, and it's going to be great either way. So, and these are going to be indeterminate, so we're going to have to make sure we keep them pruned. We're going to have to make a way for them to climb a rail or a pole or something like that. Apologize for the sirens. It is the weekend, which means all of our drunk drivers are out riding around drunk. Typically, when it starts to rain a little bit, it also means that we're going to lose power because these drunk drivers like to hit poles right here. I'm going to pause the video for just a second. I'm going to let them sirens go by, man. They're up on the main road, but they are loud. I don't know why we have them blaring. There's not much traffic on this main road back through here. There's not a lot of intersections. There's not a lot of turnoffs either. It's just they like to ride around blaring their sirens. I think there might be a donut shop up the way there or something. I don't know. But that was fire department. It sounded like they were going through in ambulance services. So typically what that is people have been out riding around drunk and hitting stuff. So that's unfortunate for the people that they hit. I don't feel so bad for the people that actually, cause accidents because they're driving around drunk. That's just me. But anyway, back to our video, guys. The garden area that I put in, we're going to go over what we've put in. You're going to see the rows. Unfortunately, I don't have any frost, to help kill out some of these roots and stuff. But we have tilled it. We tilled it deep, and we tilled a lot of nutrients into the ground very deep. We put in a lot of pine flake, which is going to help. Instead of having to spend money on perlite, it's easier to use that pine flake because I use that for my chicken bedding and stuff anyway, around the coops. But inside the coop for the nesting area, I like to use straw or hay, whichever I can find. Right now, hay is actually cheaper, and you want to change that out pretty often. If you start to see a lot of poop, you're going to get poop on your eggs where they're laying. So try to keep those areas clean. Plus, it's going to give you extra nutrients for your garden, so you can keep that garden going year round, because that's going to be the success of what you're going to keep you from having to starve here in a few months when food scarcity hits real heavy. We're getting close to the middle of June, and I know we had said it on this channel, and there's a lot of other channels that have been saying it as well, that the food supply is going down. Now, for those who are saying we don't have food shortage in our area, man, can't count yourself blessed. Ham, hard to find up here. Chicken, impossible to find right now. And then when you start looking at eggs, that's getting really hard to find as well. It costs a lot more for the eggs. The prices have gone up. There's not as many options that are out there. And same for ground beef and a lot of other things as well, guys. So let's get to the video, and we're going to show you what we're doing out here. So I ran the mower when I got done picking the corn, and we went ahead and put the tiller through here, got a lot of the weeds and stuff up, and we have laid down our chicken manure compost. This is just pine flake and chicken manure, and boy does it stink. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fire the tiller back up, and we're going to mulch just down into the ground. All right, so we have all that tilled down in here, all that good chicken mulch, and I'm going to just work on getting some of these clumps of grass out of here, guys. That way we don't have to fight it as bad later. Then we'll form up a rows and get planted. Yeah, so everything always looks easier when you're doing videos and stuff, man, when you're watching a video. But let me tell you, it is hot. Even using a self-propelled tiller and a riding mower, it made this hot. So, but we're going to show you what we've got going on with the rows now that they're formed. All right, so what we've done is we've added in 4 new rows here. This first row over here, we have a bunch of the different types of tomato plants we planted. Unfortunately, I don't know what particular seeds it was because it just come in one big mixed bag. And then over here, we're going to have these 2 rows here is going to be golden zucchini. We want to grow that up in here. And then this last row over here is going to be straight vining cucumber. It's going to come out this way. I'm going to put in a fence so that'll climb on this side over here, and that should help with all that. But figure 3 months, which would put us at around September. We should have more stuff coming off. And everything over here is still looking really well. The corn there is just about ready. We've been pulling cobs off slowly. Everything that grew over here, that corn just did not do good. So what I'm waiting for over here is I'm going to come in and till this in, and I'm going to do all that with collard greens and kale. That way we'll have a big area for the chickens to be able to be growing some food for them guys. But that's what we've got, guys. Hope everyone has a great day.
Hey, hit that subscribe button. It's right there. Did they hit the subscribe button?